sure you tune to the Jews on the airways. Keep sitting hunting like every single day. This ain't no shade, this ain't no flex. Just make sure you tune to the RPX. Stay dropping Jews on the airways. Keep sitting hunting like every single day. RPX. Yeah, just the RPX where you can sit back and catch a vibe at. But your mind gotta be open like a surgeon with a scalpel. Mixed with the tips that can help with the mental, also the spiritual, and even the physical. The way she break it down, you don't need a visual. Always keep it fair and also critical. Everything is clear, ain't no need for subliminals. Growth is essential. The love is not rental. You might be perplexed, but it's so simple. If you wanna know how you can interact, just hit the IG or the Glock or where it at. So come get involved. It don't even cost. Just hit the DM if you need to talk. So all my good people out there, stay blessed and make sure you tune in to the RPX. This ain't no shade, this ain't no flex. Just make sure you tune to the RPX. Stay dropping Jews on the airways. Keep sitting hunting like every single day. This ain't no shade, this ain't no flex. Just make sure you tune to the RPX. Stay dropping Jews on the airways. Keep sitting hunting like every single day. RPX.
You are tuned into another episode of the X Radio. You can find us here every Thursday night, 6 p.m. And if you are tuned in and want to check us out, we are live on YouTube. So go ahead to YouTube, type in Glockaware, and hit the live link. Check us out. Man, I am your host, Rosie Porter. And of course, as I've mentioned through this whole year, we're into the end of the 9th month. And at this point, a baby has been born. And so anyway, this year, I had guest co-host each month. And this month I had Star Chuji. And this is our last episode, Chuji.
Oh,
it went by super quick.
It's not our last one. We'll just say.
No, it's the last one for September 2022.
Yeah. There we go. And it's been a blast, man.
Yeah, we did a lot of stuff.
We did. It was so cool. I mean, laid back. I'm surprised you don't got the incense and shit burning today. Like,
oh yeah, you know, I'm chilling in excellence regularly.
Oh, okay. Hey, you gotta be there in order to be there, you know. But yeah, it's been so great. Like, it's been good rapport. You know, the energy has been phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful that you thought about me and brought me on to be the co-host for the month.
Thanks for dedicating your time and ish, you know. I know it takes time away from other things that you do, so
it's all
I appreciate it.
I actually washed my hair. I was like supposed to do my hair and shit right, and I said, "Oh no, I can't."
You heard the
ding ding.
Yes, ding dang. Yeah. I see you got it all straight.
I just slapped it down in the I just slapped it.
Slicked it. I did a little slicking myself.
I said, I like it.
It was a quick slick.
Yeah, you know? That's what I had to do. I had to do a real quick slick and keep it pushing. I had time to wash my ass. So
yeah. See, that's the important stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
I was like, listen, I got one thing for certain. I went to the gym earlier. I'm not about to go up in there funky. Nobody going to ever say
that you was funky.
Not one
You didn't
time.
walk in funky anyway.
No. I mean, I know I walk with the funk. I talk with the funk. But you can leave the E behind.
Yeah, there you go.
Just
yeah.
Some people live by the funk. They die by the funk.
Yes. Yeah, they're dedicated to the funk, man. They are definitely dedicated to the funk out here.
Yeah.
You know. Speaking of the, you know the vid. So that's one of the things folks was saying when they had to get on the bus. Like, man, people got to wear a mask, but could you make it mandatory they wear deodorant?
Yeah, how about that?
I got to smell you. I still got a mask on and can smell you.
I was about to say, well, shit,
so how effective are they? Boom, boom, boom.
I was about to say, you would think with the mask on, you would be able to, you know, not smell all the bull-ish, but I guess not.
Listen, but this goes back to the very, this is one of the things I said and I thought out loud, and when the vid came about and we had to wear these masks, right? I'm like, let me say something. First and foremost, every time you smell something, you're smelling particles of something.
Right. Yeah.
You can't see them, but they are particles of something. So it's going in your nasal cavity, right? Do we agree?
Absolutely.
All right. So if you can smell a fart through some underwear and jeans and some other stuff.
Period.
Do you think that that's going to stop COVID? Damn it.
You know damn well it won't. You know what I mean? That was so flustering for me. Like, really, what the fuck do y'all think these things is supposed face diapers is supposed to do?
Yeah.
What do y'all think that they are supposed to do?
Diapers.
And then people just wear the same one over and over and over and over and over.
Yes.
And they
especially
just,
the disposable ones. Why are we wearing the disposable ones over and
I don't
over
know.
again?
I don't know. I really don't understand how they don't understand. Because, you know, a lot of people be like, oh, my goodness, I'm so out of breath. I can't breathe.
Mm.
That's because you're breathing in carbon monoxide.
Exactly.
You know? So,
This is
yeah.
our brain here, yeah. And
It's
then people
carbon
down
monoxide.
the road, you know, they're going to say, if you've been affected by this,
Yeah.
you know, 20 years on the TV, you're going to see this shit.
Yeah.
It's be like, well, we all had to wear masks, so.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's the thing. So many people got cancer, and it's like way more people is catching cancer from breathing in their own carbon monoxide than the cigarette carbon monoxide. I mean, and then there's people riding around in a car with the mask
I like the
on
ones
by
that,
themselves.
those are the ones I like.
Poor little Tink Tink.
Why do they do
Why-
that?
what
You are
say?
in there by yourself. That's how scared these people
Yeah, they
are.
scared shitless, man.
You're in your car by yourself and you don't trust the cabin filter to do its job.
Yeah.
You're going to wear a mask
Right.
in your car with the windows up by yourself.
So you don't get yourself sick, of course.
Oh my goodness. So that's a great segue. You
Yeah.
know, you had sent me something and it was funny. Just the caption alone was funny because our president, I guess, I don't really keep up with stuff like that because it's not a good use of my energy.
No.
However, they call him Sleepy Joe.
Yeah,
And I think that's hilarious.
that is hilarious.
That's really hilarious. Yeah. So Sleepy Joe had this little announcement about about being, what is it? How did he phrase it? You need to be vaccinated,
Oh,
or
yeah.
you should be vaccinated during hurricane season or before her, because it
He
kind
said
of,
the most important thing. How about we run
yeah,
it?
I'll let
How
you,
about we
let's run it.
Let's run it because
Let's run it and
sometimes,
listen to Sleepy Joe himself.
yeah, sometimes the best, you know,
I can't paraphrase
receipts.
it because I was just like, what?
Yeah, sometimes the best receipts is to just going on ahead to the actual Sleepy himself, you know, snatch him up out of his coma
Slumber
for a second.
Come on, Rip Van
All right,
Winkle.
hey, y'all ready for this? Boo-ish. Let me start it over. Come on. How you do that? Oh, come on. Oh, there we go.
If you're in a
He's
state
being
where
clear.
hurricanes often strike, like Florida or the Gulf Coast or into Texas, a vital part of preparing for hurricane season
Vital.
is to get vaccinated now.
Vital part of hurricane season.
Is to get vaccinated now. Because if your house is coming to be swept away like the Wiz, you want to be vaccinated.
What does that
I
do
don't know
for you?
what it's going to do.
That's what I want to know. I
But-
want to know where maybe we're missing the next statement to
No.
make sense of it.
I mean, the whole thing is here.
We
you
already
just-
know the
all right, come
the
on, just
agenda.
take
We
yourself,
already know. I'm just
take
trying to.
yourself, just take yourself on the ride, right?
Let's
So, just think about the eyes, the
I'm
Wizard
gonna,
of Eyes.
I'm gonna tend into it. Let's
yeah,
go.
okay, here we go. We're riding down the street,
Yes.
and the wind is coming, like what's his name, the Tasmanian devil.
Oh
type of-
yeah.
just flying down the street,
Mhm,
and we driving, and I'm like, Rose, oh, we both driving. It's a two-sided car, so F it, you know.
Yeah,
so
we
I'm
side
like,
by side on the road. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm like, wow, do you see that that's headed towards us?
Yeah, I do. I check that shit out, man.
Okay, well, have you been vaccinated?
You know what? Yeah. You know what? Let's go pull off this exit. I'm gonna get the jab right now.
Because if you
Is it
don't
gonna stop?
have it,
That's gonna stop Taz.
it's going to task your ass up. But if you do have it, it's going to task by you.
Yeah.
So y'all don't
I
understand.
don't get it.
You know, they got flooding going on. They got all kinds of things in Florida. My heart goes out. Sending lots of love to the people in Florida that is
Yeah, they're in,
going through this.
yeah, it's a big emotional journey because you know they're losing
Yeah.
everything they have. You know, so that's a big hurt piece.
Yeah.
Just physically and mentally and emotionally, just to to get up out of that and to rebuild is a huge process.
Yeah.
So yeah, sending lots of love and light to those folks that are definitely experiencing something
Tremendous.
tremendous
that
and
is
traumatic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've been just seeing a lot of people have been posting actually from Florida. They got the water just
Halfway up their window, right?
Yeah.
I've seen some of that too.
And I've had those dreams so many times. So it's crazy because I'm like, dang, I just had that dream a couple weeks ago with the water up to the window.
You know what that was? That was the roof.
Oh, yeah.
How did
I not?
That was the roof.
It was the roof. Yeah.
For
But-
sure. So other things that I don't understand.
Yeah.
I sent
Since we're
you
talking about that.
Lizzo.
Oh, man.
And I just don't understand. I think there's something, and if anybody wants to comment on screen or give us a ring a ding, please do, because this is one of those topics where I'm just confused. I don't knock it, but I just don't understand it.
Yeah, so I'm just seeing this and the squad.
She's an exhibitionist. Okay, I can accept that. Whether I like it or not, I can accept it.
Oh, that's what you call this?
What do you call it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I call it the squatted.
She just
Oh,
loves
the
to show
side of the
herself
road.
off.
I don't know why.
That's what I'm not understanding.
I mean, I guess you got to be happy.
Is it the same? Is it the same as Cardi B showing herself off? Just a different version, so we're not used to it.
I think I saw her in the squatted ass.
Come on,
thrust.
Cardi. She
may have done this before.
Please, she has done it all.
Yeah.
She was on the pole. She's done it all. So
yeah, they're all trifling and disgusting to me.
I just don't understand why.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean,
I don't have a problem with you. I mean, your personal life is your personal life, but you're putting it out there, and I'm for body positivity.
Yeah, but this
but
is
what is this
unfortunate.
nakedness about?
This is unfortunate.
And it's always so. She's always got to do the next thing, right? I got to keep doing it a different way because I want to make a point, but I want to know what the point is.
No, it's pointless. I don't like it. I'm sorry, I don't like it. It looks crazy. Like I don't know why.
But then I have to question though: is it because growing up we were not accustomed to larger people exposing their bodies?
We wasn't really accustomed to anybody exposing at that time when we were younger.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because it wasn't a thing like it is.
It wasn't a
now.
public thing. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
People come
They
out
were
here
modest.
walking down the street or go to a cookout with their drawers on.
No, really. Like I've saw it.
Yeah,
I'm
I've seen it. Like that's not exaggerating. That's real.
Yeah. Like
so
it's
times have definitely changed in that manner. But yeah, I do question that because there's always been, the provocative person image. But is it so peculiar to me because she's a larger woman that wants to do this? Like,
yeah, I don't know, but it's just not cute. I don't know. I mean, because my thing is, this is my opinion. So someone else might think that this is lit.
people love it. People
Um,
absolutely. There's people that love it. So I mean, there's something for everybody. But I don't understand it.
I don't either. I guess it's just not for us to understand. But it's a no for me
Yeah.
on the Lizzo tip. I mean, I'm all for.
I'm all for the
Being happy in the
positivity
skin.
and stuff, but put your clothes on.
Please hurry up. Hurry up.
I'm not saying you're gross or anything
No, I'm
like
saying
that.
it.
I'm just saying
She didn't say it. I said it.
I just think that
It's gross.
it's not necessary. It's not
gross.
It's not necessary, and Star said it's gross.
Yeah, I'm just saying what it is because it looks like a sack of potatoes.
But girl, listen. I've always been a big girl.
That's it's not this. Hello? Did you?
I did see it, but all of us are built different.
Okay.
We're all built different.
I'm just gonna say okay.
Yeah.
Moving
You
on.
know.
So you want to see this other thing that I was telling you about?
Yeah, let's go.
So is that Joe Bread? Wait a minute.
What's up, Joe Bread?
Where you been at? It's good to see you, bro. Love you very much.
Hashtag classic.
All right, so is Pope Francis instructs the Vatican entities.
We should have asked Joe what he thinks of Lizzo.
Oh my God.
She said no. Keep it moving. What's on with the Pope?
Seriously, because Joe would hit that. Joe would be like, "God damn it,
Yeah,
I'll turn the light off."
Yeah. I don't even need the light off. Yeah, I know. It's all right. Something for everybody.
Yeah.
Slice of life, right?
Absolutely. That's a lot of spices, though, and a big old sack of potatoes. All right, so Pope Francis instructs Vatican entities. Now, this is like all your big car companies like Ford and BMW and all those good guys, right?
I want to hear what it says because this might coincide with something else I heard.
Okay. Pope Francis instructs the Vatican entities to move all funds to the Vatican Bank by September 30th.
So all these car companies are in debt to the Vatican? Let's start there.
They're all owned by the Vatican.
All the car companies are owned by the Vatican.
Yeah.
Okay, I did not know that.
Well, guess what? You know now.
Dun, dun, dun.
So yeah, they have a bunch of sublime names, and when you pull it up, the owners are allegedly this person and that person. But
of
this
course,
is when
they're just the front man.
They're frontmen, puppets. But you see who's really running the show when the money is like, I need all y'all to turn in whatever you got right now to the Vatican Bank. Period.
You got no say.
So
Jose, no say.
Exactly. Jose no say. It's a very good one. So you just gotta, go ahead and this is what's going on. So like I'm talking about all the Hermes and Louis Vuittons and Gucci's and everybody.
Well, and those are Arab industries.
I'm talking about all of them. I'm talking about the Ciroc. Oh, it's a full list if y'all want to. Y'all
Puma,
can Google
Adidas,
Nike, and Nike is doing something. I forget what's going on with Nike, but there's a thing. And
Gucci and Puma have merged. That means they're in the same
all of them are
shenanigans.
Yeah.
So really, it's the Arabs and the Vatican is what you're saying.
Yep, the Vatican is who runs everything.
Who runs the streets?
Because y'all know that they just turned all religions into one. So pretty soon there will be Chrislam.
I've said, notice. Oh, see, Black Anthem. Here we going back to that. We're not going back to that Black Anthem. And I know there's a delay in the comment system, so I'm just going to take that into consideration. Thank you for your comment, however. Yeah, so I started noticing that years ago when we were coming up, and maybe it was just because I was from a different area. I'm going to throw that out there.
Yeah.
That perhaps, there was a structure to going to the religious service. And you had to dress a certain way appropriately and so on and so forth. Over time, my whole point is that they started opening it up and saying, it doesn't matter what you're dressed like, blah, blah, blah. We just want you here. Then it's, goes without saying in history, religious history, especially here in the United States, the alphabet gang was not welcome. That was shunned upon.
Right.
But now all of the Johns are like, hey, y'all, welcome. Come on in.
Because
they've broke down their barriers within the religious system to okay the things that were not okay.
Yeah.
And I always was like, this don't make sense.
At all.
It does, but it doesn't, especially for such a big place of structure.
Yeah.
There's rules and regulations and all this kind of stuff. That's what you operate by, right?
Allegedly
operate by, right?
So that's how you find out there's this bunch of bull crap and so now
y'all don't even stand by your own rules and principles.
That's what I'm saying.
That's my point.
They come out of there and go next door to the goddamn beer, the deli, and get some beer and shit, beer, cigarettes, and all that. That's why the deli is always next to the church.
But I mean. That's such a hypocritical system anyway.
It is.
It's a lot of self-proclaimers gathering together in an egotistical battle.
Right. And so here's the thing. It's over 1 million religions. Over 1 million religions, okay? Each individual that worship whatever entity that they're worshiping, if you ask them, when you pray, do you get your prayers answered? They're going to say yes. So, what is the common denominator in all of these different religions with all of these different mindsets, all praying to these different entities? What's the common denominator in all of these people praying to an entity? Different entities.
They all have a faith, some sort of faith in some higher power.
And they all have a thought, right? So in order for you to pray, makes a lot, whatever you want to call it, you have to have a thought first on what is it that you're asking this entity for. So you have to have this thought in your mind, and then when you take this thought and then request it, it's still being heard. Although you don't know who to send it to, it's still being heard. So this is how your prayers is being answered, because it's a thought, and it's called manifestation. It has nothing to do with the third party that you're praying to. Because if that's the case, which one of y'all God is wrong and which one is right? All of y'all say it's
Who
only
is
one.
this person?
Right.
Right. There is.
Right.
They will tell you there is only
It's a
one.
multiple choice God?
The one I got is
Exactly.
the real one, and the one you got
It's the wrong one.
is the wrong one. But it's the right one for you. But there is
Yeah.
only one.
Yeah.
But we both got two different ones, right?
Yeah.
Like,
And
that's
then when I pray to
confusing, right?
mine's answer my prayers. But when you pray to yours answer your prayers. So what is the common denominator in both of us
I
besides
like how you broke that down.
thought? It's all thought. And when y'all realize that your thought is the creator, your thought is creating your future. Your thought is creating your destiny. You think about somebody, they call your phone because your thought is actually in control of everything. When you have no control of your thoughts, that is when you have chaos in your life.
Indeed.
So yeah.
Because what you think and say and feel, that shit comes to you.
Oh yeah. That's why they
say misery loves company.
Yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm.
They do. I mean, you stay in a miserable place, that's all you going to, manifest to yourself. If you constantly think about all the bad shit that happened to you today, and that's what you focus on, that's what you're going to get tomorrow as well.
But people carry around that backpack all the time. Like, they'll go to bed with the backpack on and wake up, put it back on. Like,
yeah.
Now they're still in a cranky ass mood from yesterday because of yesterday. Well, what does yesterday have to, why are we still here? Like, why are we still here? Like, take
Let it
control.
go.
I just talked to my sister. Shout out to my sister.
Shout out to Rose sister.
Yeah, I talked to her before coming here, and we were talking about that. Like, when are you going to take control? When are people
going to
take control of their mindset, their thoughts, their life?
I guess when they stop waiting on somebody else to do it. Like, we're living in a program where everybody was taught that anybody but you, any new superhero, that they put on in a book is going to make this happen for you. You're not able to make it happen. You have to go and spend $75.95 over there at Ebenezer Apple by the right of the side of the Jericho First Baptist Revelations Church.
All of it, right?
And then you got to
did you say universally? God got
put
universal in there. Yeah.
Universal,
yeah,
non-denominational church of God. Okay, and then you got to go get in the $75 line because the $50 line and the $25 line don't really get you shit. The Lord don't hear those prayers.
They don't hear those ones.
So you got to get in the expensive line, which means you might have to go sell a little, you know what I'm saying, or some crack cocaine or whatever you got to do. So tomorrow, when it's time for church,
you're gonna have to give up a bump.
You're gonna have to
get a prayer and then pray for another bump
and pray that you don't get locked up while you're out there making the bump. Have to give up a bump and a hump, but at least you got the money to get in that good old $75 line.
Indeed.
And I've seen this. I'm not just talking shit, y'all. I've seen this where they say we got the $25 prayer line.
See, I never seen that, but I heard. I heard about it. Yeah, I heard.
Oh, baby, I've seen it. And then after they get you in line, you sitting there in the $25 line looking like a nut. You know what I'm saying? Because the ballers and the shot calls over the $75 line. You like, damn, they gonna get their prayer answered, and I ain't gonna be able to get my
Ain't
shit.
that some shit? That's peer pressure, like a motherfucker.
Ain't it?
When for real, like you just got to use your own thoughts to get your shit straight.
That's it. And you sitting there waiting for the pastor to figure all this shit out for you. His shit is in turmoil.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Wife about to leave him because she didn't found him messing with Corey from the choir. Corey from the
oh my God,
choir director
from the choir.
Corey the choir director. You know what I'm saying? And so that's just how the shit. That's just how the shit goes. So you know you get in those lines and then you hope and pray that it happens and then boom, it don't. So you're like, well, what did I do wrong?
I did not spend the $1 million to get my prayer answered.
That's you should have stopped being cheap and gone ahead and gotten $100 line. Maybe next time around,
I'm gonna
stay out there a little longer.
Save up.
Yeah, you stay out there a little longer, grind a little longer. You might gotta grind until it's time to go to church. You know, get that money up. The pastor need that. The pastor's the real pimp. They need their money. And then if they don't get what they want, they'll like, can we get $50 more? Can we get $175 more? Like the church need this and that. The church ain't got shit. They got leaky roofs.
Right. But the pastor living real sweet.
Exactly.
Brand new
everything. Pinky ring, fancy cars, all that shit. They saints is suffering. You know, one of the big mamas of the church on her way out, she about to get evicted. Can't pay her bills because she busy trying to get in the $75 line to keep her grandson out of jail. You know,
I heard, you know, people talking about this type of thing, and they said, listen, folks sign over their house. They believe so much in it. You know?
They do. Somebody just was telling me the other day that they went, you know, they just went to sing, and the pastor was like.
They ended up in Sing Sing.
Okay. The pastor was like, my grandson, you know, needs his college tuition, and I'm believing in the Lord that tonight we gonna raise that college tuition. Amen.
Oh man.
You said, oh man.
Yeah, you just put that on the people.
And that's exactly what she did. You know, she got like $3,700 out them folks that night.
Wow.
For her grandson college.
Well, you can always donate to the
Greater Ebenezer,
yeah, whatever we want to call it, but it's really the Fund a Rose.
Yeah, how about that?
Fund a Rose program. You know, I was thinking it would be fun, but it would be kind of weird.
What
if we did a like a win a date thing?
Oh my God! Do you know? Listen, no, I'm so serious. I pinky swear, right? On my way here, I was like. We need a For the Love of Us show.
Yes.
No, for real. So the fact that you said
and I know other people have done it. I know other people have talked about it. And I talked about it probably about 4 years ago, my damn self.
I was going to do it, and then I got pregnant with now, so.
Yeah, but like, you know, some really nice sisters.
Listen, I'm with it. You know.
That are single. And, you know, I'm just saying.
Listen. Y'all better come on and get us before.
But listen, there's rules.
Yeah,
no, seriously. But there's rules and regulations. Like if you don't have a certain, just don't.
If you ain't got all your teeth, I'm gonna ask you to please stay away.
Oh shit!
I don't mean no harm, but I'm just saying.
Nothing personal. Just get them fixed.
That's it. You slap one up in there. Slap one in there.
You have to be adulting properly.
Yeah.
Totally. You have to be adult. Listen, I'm telling you, we are good catches.
Yes, we are. You need a special kind of rod for us, baby. You can't just use those regular old fishing rods. That's not gonna work.
No,
you
that's
need yourself
like a golden one.
You need a
golden rod because we into herbs and stuff.
Exactly.
You know, seriously though, like you have to really be adulting properly.
Because we don't want no nonsense. We don't want your baggage to become our baggage.
No, because I don't have baggage.
Right.
Like, let's just start right there. I do not have baggage.
Seriously.
And at the end of the day, just come correct, really. Like,
please.
That's really just it. I'm an entrepreneur. I got stuff going on for myself. I am abundant. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know
Like,
exactly what you mean.
my sister, she got the same shit. So it's just like, man, when these weirdos talk to you, it's just like, I don't mean to be that asshole though, but it's like, seriously?
I'm tired of the lying.
Yeah, that's weird, right?
No, for real, the lying has been overwhelming.
People are not who the fuck they say they are, man.
No. And my thing is at least be close to it.
People can come close to it.
They be lying. They be all the way different.
So yeah. There's people. There's the people that are just. They just.
I got catfish, man.
They are. We're gonna have to talk about that.
Yeah.
What? Oh my goodness. Yeah. There's the people that are just totally weird like that, and then there's the people that want to try to do the right thing, but then they fall short, and then there's the people that just can't live up to their own fucking self. Like,
period.
And that's just weird to me because it's like you might have good qualities, but you let other people and things influence you, and it's just like, yo, like that's just weird.
Right.
That's weird. So you're not solid, and at the end of the day, I'm not with that shit.
I can't deal with someone that's not solid. That's for sure. Like, I don't request much.
Seriously.
One thing for certain, you got to be honest. Like,
just whatever energy I'm giving you, that's what I need you to
match it.
Yeah, like reciprocity, okay?
Yeah, seriously. What she just said.
It's so serious.
I just don't have time for the bullshit.
She
man.
said, "For the love of us."
For the love of us. I was like, we need a for the love of us show, man.
That'd be hilarious.
Then you turn around and say that. Literally, I thought about this. Maybe 25 minutes right before I came in. That is so wild.
No, it's not.
That is thought.
Yeah, that's why I said no, it's not.
So I thought about it, and there you go.
We vibing on the same note right here. That's why you pinged it over. Listen, when you tried to ping it over, I couldn't grab it.
But you got it now.
But I got it now.
And I wasn't even thinking it at that point. So it's delayed.
It was so I'm on the hour delay. I'm mid. What's that Central Time?
Central Time.
Yeah, I'm on Central Time. All right, I'll just remember that. Next time you want to send me a message, just remember.
I send it early. I send it an hour
There you
early.
go. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You know, but it's definitely working. My dream world has been turned up. Like, literally everything that I'm dreaming about the day before, like, I will only remember like 10% of my dreams.
Mm-hmm.
I'll dream the entire night. But
the part you remember, is it relevant to your next day?
It is the next day.
Hmm.
My dreams that I remember is literally the next
I
day.
wonder if you're like, well, obviously you are. You jumping back and forth.
Yeah. Yep. I'm a time traveler.
Yeah, you are.
For sure.
That's exactly what it is.
Because I literally
I know they in the other room going with the big eyes looking dumb, like, what the frig are they talking about? I already know I got extra vision too. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, exactly. That's that good old telepathy. Like, I heard y'all. They're like, we ain't even say shit.
I know.
We heard you say the shit that you was going to say tomorrow because I be jumping and shit.
Mm-hmm, right, right.
Yeah, but it's been like that. It's been like, you know, literally.
How accurate is it?
I'm talking about accurate.
Wow, like you was.
No, for real.
Yeah,
so
wow.
I had a dream. My little sister came home.
Mm-hmm.
And she was saying she was about to get up out of there. And she was not staying home.
And that's what happened.
And she was saying, you know, I was like, listen, I had to put the foot down.
Mm-hmm.
And then she turned around and called the next day.
Mm-hmm.
And was like, I need you to come, you know, get me up.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it literally was.
Just like that.
I'm telling you, this has been going on like day to day. I had a dream about these steamroller. What do you call it? The ones that lay the tar.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you're right.
All right, steamrollers. Mm-hmm. So I had a dream about these steamrollers, and it was coming my way, and it was one coming this way, one coming this way, and I'm trying to get out of this shit.
Next thing you know, you're driving down the street.
No, I'm like falling around in the shit, and then it's getting close, and I'm like, hide, that shit hide, right? So I finally get out, and when I get out of it, I look, and they like, look what you did. So I made like a mess. It was like white spots from me trying to roll around, trying to get up.
On the tar?
On the tar, was white. That's where I screwed up at trying to get away. And it was like, look what you did. And I was like, well, the shit was hot. What you want me to do? Like, I'm going back and forth with them. The next day, headed to the gym, detour. I'm like, damn, why they got the detour now? steamrollers, laying the tar on her. So it's literally been like it's wild, but it's been going on every night.
It's
So
kind of neat though.
it is, because I know what's coming the next day.
You look for it the next day now because it's been happening, so you're looking for it. Like, what's it gonna be? Where's that gonna pop up at?
Yeah, like, oh, what time of the day? And then with my little sister, I looked at the clock and it said 1:40, and I can't remember what time she called me. I gotta check and see what time it was, because it was
was one. You looked at it was 1:40.
Yeah.
So 1 and 4 is 5, and 5 is changed, and you put your foot down
at
that moment.
Yep, I sure did. And look, we just talked up because she just called again.
That was all that.
Yeah.
Not right now. Not right now.
No, I'm doing something at this moment. She ain't trying to hear that shit. But yeah, it's been real lately. The energies is definitely changing. You know, and okay, so it was 1:40. So she called at it's just say 5 hours ago, so that would be 1:37. Right?
11.
Yeah.
1:37, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So I was 3 minutes off in my dream. It was 1:40 in my dream. She called it 1:37.
That's weird.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Yeah, but so yeah, that's what's been going on over in these spiritual streets, man. If you tapped in, you all the way tapped in now. And if you're not tapped in, I guess you're all the way tapped out.
I said I'm gonna just start walking around, just talking to myself.
Hey, I mean, fuck it. Why not?
and the people that just know, they just know. You either understand what I'm talking about,
or you don't. That's it.
So
many people we thought, what's up? With so many people we thought was, crazy coming up, right?
Right. But they weren't. Like, we talked about that. We were like, oh, we used to, when we were kids, tree huggers. Oh, they're so weird. Those hippies are weird.
Yeah.
It's like, now we're all hippie-esque.
Yeah. Well, then you find out that the tree can literally refill you like refill your gas tank up. Your energy can boost your energy right up. So you go ahead and hug that goddamn tree. Right. Let me plug the ants off first.
Right. Y'all plug up your phone real quick.
Right.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The battery's running low.
Yeah.
It says 87. I gotta plug in
quick. I'm like, that's not dying, right? They're like, my phone about to die. What's it on? 42. What?
That's like, you need to be under 20% for me to take you serious when you say that.
Yeah.
Like, my phone's about to die. Okay, I can respect that.
Yeah, because you can be on 20% as long as it's not
if you don't have to use it, you just need it for a phone call or a text, you're good.
Yeah, you could be on there for a minute.
Yeah, you're good. For sure.
So we got that. Oh, let me see. I pulled up the one world religion.
Oh yeah.
And that,
what they gotta say about that?
Let's see.
How'd we get there?
Okay.
I know how we got there, but how'd they get there?
All right. One world religion. This is how it's going to go down.
Now, where is this information coming from?
Well, this actually is on Pinterest, but all you got to do is Google it. It's like a big old thing. They've had tons of meetings, and with they got lots of video footage of meeting up with all the Pope and all the Muslim.
So this is the religious leaders of the world saying we're going to have one religion.
Yes, it is.
That's what they're aiming for. Okay, let's go.
That's what they're doing. They already then started it, and they got churches that they're building now. And it's called,
like, the ones they got on every corner aren't enough.
No, they got to do their own thing because it has to show a little bit of all religions in it. Because this is what I've been trying to tell folks.
So isn't that
y'all all worshiping one deity? Right. It's all the same deity.
What's that bumper sticker?
Who I think it is
that says coexist.
Just
slap that on the side of all the churches.
Yeah.
You already did that.
Remodel that motherfucker. Take the name down. Smack on there, Chrislam. Because that's the name of it, Chrislam. All right, CHRISLAM, Chrislam. All right, one world religion. Okay, the Catholic Muslim Interfaith Council. Did y'all even know that was a thing?
An interfaith council.
The Catholic
it's not
Muslim
as good as the Galactic Council
at all.
Continue.
Okay, the Catholic Muslim Interfaith Council, created by Pope Francis.
Pope Francis created.
He
it.
created it.
Oh my gosh.
Announces new Chrislam headquarters opening in 2022. Opening in 2022. So y'all
Where's
already
that
know.
at?
Huh?
Where's that located? At the Vatican?
Yeah, that's located. Well, no, they're going to be everywhere. That combines a mosque and church according to signed covenant. So they have a covenant already signed about these
I want to know how
places.
we need to have a whole nother show asking people how they feel about this.
The announcement of the Abrahamic family house of the Saudite island, I don't fucking know, but at the end of the day, it's already in the process. Boom.
Boom.
Okay. So Chrislams.
Chrislam. All right. So does it say where the United States headquarters is?
Where the United States headquarters is? I don't know, but I know if the Pope created it.
Is it in Washington, D.C.?
But it's probably at the White House. That's probably the first Chrislam
where there
headquarters.
is not a state ever there,
Right.
not part of the United States, but runs the United States.
Yeah, that's very peculiar. Well, you know, Philadelphia used to be.
I doubt
the
people
capital.
even like realize. Yeah, and then of course, you know, through other things or whatever reasons it was
Yeah.
moved. But yeah, if you never thought about that, you know, think about it and maybe research it. Maybe make that a little research project for yourself. Why is the United States
Wait a minute. What's that say? It say the devil
is also a constant?
Yeah. Pretty much. Yes, that is true.
Yeah,
Who
why?
can you see who's
Black Anthem.
Okay, Black Anthem. Yes, you're so right. The devil
Mhm.
is a constant. Well, y'all gonna see who this devil and this Jesus Muhammad
Yeah, so who the hell do they
Buddha,
believe in? Because one of them does not believe in Jesus, and the other one believes in Jesus. And then you see what I'm saying? So how do two?
look, Al Roker. That's how it's all one. It is one thing. Listen, they've been having y'all. For those who don't know, now I'm being a little bit inconspicuous because I've done tons of these videos already. But all these religions is, well, in particular, the Muslims, the Christians, and the Catholics are all.
But the Catholics are
serving.
Christian.
Yeah. So they're all serving one entity who created religion altogether. And it is not who you think. And it's going to blow you motherfuckers' minds when you find out who you've been worshiping. And
My whole thing is like this right here. People can't have a hard time thinking outside the box, right? So this right here alone, like, if y'all two are separate religions and you don't believe in the same things, how are y'all
the
gonna
same?
join and be the same?
How y'all the same? Unless y'all the same. Because you are. And this is what I've been trying to
That
say.
don't make sense, right?
Yeah.
Folks, I mean, just
listen.
make it make sense.
They don't even want to question it. And I'm just watching. I'm just watching in my imagination window, looking out imagination window, right?
Down imagination lane.
Yeah, and I'm watching the Christian folks and the Muslim folks all go into church and listen to this one message. And then everybody got to go digging and scraping in their wallets and their pocketbooks and they throws for.
I want to know how they're going to combine these two situations, because even down to, say, burial,
Yeah,
it is so different. So how are you going to make that, coexist? Are they still going to adhere to however they do their things over here and how they do their things over here? Because that's not one, is it? Is it one divided?
well, they kind of. So what you got to understand is it is really the same because they're both throwing their loved ones in the dirt. So regardless of the rigmarole and all the theatrics that go along with the funeral and the janaza, is all this. Those bodies end up the same place right before they go and grab them out of there, because y'all know the bodies don't stay in there. They go get them bodies and they take whatever they going to take from them bodies that they need, whatever. Okay, and sometimes them bodies don't even get back in there. Sometimes those bodies is lunch and dinner. I'm just saying.
Yeah, sometimes.
No, for real. Them bodies get dug up. So don't you ever think for a second
They do, because
that they staying in that dirt.
You hear about the instances where for whatever reason they needed to bring the body back up to look at some friggin' scientific evidence or whatever, and they find, oh, well, it wasn't there.
Have you ever smelled a dead body?
Indeed.
So when you go to a cemetery, why it don't stink?
Because it's 6 feet under. I don't know.
Listen, even with,
Yeah.
okay,
They're pretty stinky. And
They
if they're
are
decomposing, I guess, well, no, because then that doesn't, okay, I'm trying to use logic here. I was going to say, well, they're in a coffin. Okay, well, depending on what type of coffin, how
we talking about Jeffrey
secure
Dahmer had all
is
kind
it?
of shit, trying to cover up the stench,
Mhm.
and all you would ever hear anybody,
Unless it's frozen.
yeah. So I mean, and then they're going to
Yeah.
defrost.
Chu just said, Rose, make it make sense. And
It's
I said,
going,
bing!
you know, it don't stink. You go to the cemetery, it should stink. It's a bunch of dead bodies. I'm talking about thousands of them.
Mm-hmm.
And up
Indeed.
until they, you know, turn, what do you call it when they turn into, you know, when the corpse
Decomposes.
decompose, up
Mhm.
until it decomposes
But
completely.
that's only if they're embalmed, no.
But even
But
with
the other
that,
folks
like-
that aren't, they're just in wooden boxes
Yeah, well, the
with no
Muslims don't do all
embalming.
that.
Right, they don't do. Neither do the Jews.
So all of those bodies is sitting in the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them don't even have the caskets.
That whole body
allegedly.
juice,
And
like
they-
truck juice,
And you don't smell no stink up in
trash
there.
juice, whatever they call it.
Now,
Yeah.
one time did I go to the
Yeah.
cemetery and be like, oh
How
my
about
God,
that?
these dead bodies. No, I don't. Every time you don't smell shit but the air and Sister Cleopatra's perfume. Or Muhammad's oil.
Oh man,
You know, you don't never smell no stank. With all these dead bodies, right? That's bullshit.
That is interesting. That's an interesting
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah. I'm telling you. Y'all start asking, like, where do them bodies really go? Or, there's probably some videos out with the grave diggers, what they really be doing with those bodies after everybody walk away. Because I never even seen them throw the dirt back on there for real, for real.
Mhm.
I'm
I
sure
have.
somebody might have seen it, but I haven't.
Yeah,
I
I
haven't
have.
witnessed it myself,
Mhm.
where they're completely closed in.
Mhm.
Like I'll see them throw a couple scoops, and they be like,
Mhm.
"All right." They let the family feel like they doing something by
Right.
putting a couple scoops on there,
Yeah.
but not
Now they
fully.
take the backhoe and push it back.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
You seen them go all the way to the top,
Mm-hmm.
so they had a hell of a time digging all that shit back up.
They got the backhoes, not the front hoe, but the backhoe.
Not the backhoe. Lord,
She does it all.
The backhoe even digging out bodies.
See?
That's the back page.
That's the
girl.
bottom John.
Oh,
She
my
taking
goodness.
out bodies.
$40.
$40 anything. Mighty strong.
Yeah, so you know everybody who didn't know who to pick, which God to pick.
Now it doesn't
I mean,
matter
Yeah,
because you're the same ish.
Chrislams.
Chrislams.
Yeah, Chrislams. Wonder if they gonna come here and get some T-shirts made from Toucan.
Took, you doing Chrislam t-shirts? I'm sure if they pay, he is.
So who goes on there? Is it Muhammad? Is it Jesus? Do they remix Muhammad?
Oh
and
yeah, what's the
Jesus?
sign? What's the new sign? That's
Oh,
a great
my
question.
goodness. They gotta remix the Muhammad and Jesus and make it
That's gonna be an interesting look. I mean, listen.
Chrislams. I
You
mean,
already
listen,
know
I was done when
Jesus
I
got a makeover a long time ago. So
Yeah.
you already
They done made him
know.
over so many.
They done made him over. Poor old. He's like Michael Jackson. He
Yep.
started out black and he became white.
Exactly. And I think they might have made him black again. I don't know. I'm not sure. But it's just overwhelming at this point. Once I found out the Bible had unicorns, I was done. I said I quit. I quit.
Yo, I
quit.
tossed that out on somebody last week because
Yeah.
I'm like, is it fair to say that a because you know I just needed some thought provoking conversation.
Yeah.
Is it fair to say that a unicorn is a mythical creature? And of course, everyone says yes.
Mm-hmm.
Chuge did this to me, and I'm like, yeah. What? A unicorn? Hell yeah, that's the magical fucking creature, right? It's named Rose. And and she's like, so you agree it's not real? I'm like, yeah, that shit ain't real. What? Have you
Yeah.
ever seen one?
Right.
Make it make sense. So she's like, right. So did you know it's in the Bible 9 times? I said, get the F out of here.
9. Okay. 9 times.
Not
it's
some
in
shit on
Bible.
the internet. If you got a Bible, go to the pages, look in the
Mhm.
back in the glossary, look
Mhm.
it up, and that's so it seems it puts things in perspective. Like, well, that's strange. It makes you start questioning things, right?
It do. Because what I don't understand is as a child, going to Sunday school, Why didn't you motherfuckers tell me about the unicorns?
I would have
then?
been excited.
Y'all would have.
I had to go to
then.
Sunday school and it wasn't fun.
That's what I'm saying. But if you would have been like, now y'all better behave. You want the unicorns to come and visit you, right? I would have been good as shit. I would have been like, oh, I'm a Christian. Y'all got me fucked up.
I'm gonna see
I'm
that
a Christian.
unicorn.
My religion has unicorns.
Yeah, right.
Okay, unicorns.
Like it's the
bitch.
best.
Okay, I have the best religion. We have unicorns. Yours don't. You know.
Does it say it in any other versions? I mean,
it say it in all of them, and it's.
What about the Quran?
It's probably in there
because
too.
you know it's the Bible.
The Bible is
only
written from.
Yeah,
the Quran is written from the Bible.
Yeah, it's missing just so many books, but it's the same otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
From what I understand, I never read it.
Yeah, well, guess what?
Y'all got unicorns too, maybe.
Y'all gotta have unicorns.
That's why they're united.
Yes,
united unicorns.
Yeah. So I'm just wondering, is that going to be the new symbol?
Yeah, maybe a unicorn.
That could be the new symbol for
Well, I'm gonna save my comment for off air. Maybe it is.
Oh Lord, I don't. Oh my.
Maybe
goodness.
the unicorn is
Mm-hmm.
the new symbol.
That's it. That's it.
What would it be though? It'd be the cross, and what else?
And then they got to put that moon and the star, and the moon, the crescent, the yeah, and you know that all is symbolic to some old other stuff too. So it's like so many. It's so many things.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, it's already a lot going on in
Goddamn
each
idolatry.
religion. Now y'all combine the two. That's a hell of a compound word. Chrislam.
That's a $50 word right there.
No, for real.
And they're making it regular. They're making it's affordable for everyone now.
And people want to be, you know, I'm a Chrislam.
Chrislam. I want to see how many people start saying that. Like they really are going to adhere to
All
that.
they need is Kanye to say it.
Yeah.
That's it. They go by whatever the celebrities. That's you know. That's
and they'll pay $600 for it too.
Yeah. Yes.
And wear the ugly. They're gonna drink the Kool-Aid and wear the ugly shoes.
They will. And the hair, because they probably he probably makes them get the haircut.
Woosah.
They probably have to get a Chrislam haircut. I wonder.
What does that look like?
I wonder what the choir is going to say.
Let's go to Imagination Alley and check that one out.
I'm trying to see. I'm looking down there now. I'm trying to hear the choir. Because will there be a choir? And what will the choir be singing?
Sad
what will
songs.
They sound like?
Sad.
Will they be like, and then be like,
that's only if the Buddhists are involved at that point. Then
I think it's a one world. It's a one world thing.
Oh my God! But they're not Christian
because they got to pick the two top ones. The two top, religions is Christian and Muslim. So they got to pick the two top ones. But this is a one world religion.
How is it one world if all the religions aren't in it?
Well, they are in it, but they don't
know it.
Their name don't get to go on the paper because it's too many. It's too fucking many. You know what I'm saying? They can't find a compound word that can fit.
Oh, why? They did with the alphabet gang. They just use letters.
That's what they should have did. But then
but then they'll be confused with that one.
They probably part of the Chrislams too, because they part of every goddamn thing, ain't they?
Yes.
The Chrislam LGBTQ LMNOP. Oh man, we gotta have.
Come see, come saw.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, all of it.
So
all of it. That's a lot.
What are we gonna do? They baptize the children?
What? Oh, there's so many questions.
The marriage.
We're gonna have to sit there and think about it and write down all these questions, and then do like an individual podcast and have people comment, or go do a street thing and do a street interview. Like, what do you feel about this?
Chrislams? What do you feel about the Chrislams? We definitely gotta get T-shirts made for that.
Oh my goodness!
But I'm afraid to get the T-shirt because I
don't want to wear that.
No, because I don't know if I might get the wrong energy out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to wear that.
I'm sitting here twitching like a fool. Yeah, next thing you know, y'all can have the shirts, but we gonna find somebody that say they are the Chrislams and we get them to wear the shirts.
Yeah, I do want to explore that because that's interesting. It's an interesting. People's views are going to be all across the board. There's going to be the people that don't know about it, people that know about it, people that are over opinionated about it, people that aren't interested. It's just going to be interesting.
It's going to be the people that be like, okay, so what's wrong with that? They trying to unite everybody. They just want everybody to be on one home front. But okay.
Right, under one control. As they say, under one God.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that really means.
They've been having. See, the thing is, what they did. I'm gonna tell you about these tricky bastards, right? So what they did was they made y'all feel like y'all had options, and so they gave it all these names and they gave it all these specific details, right? But the whole time it was just one. Ain't that something? That is a hell of a
It's
trick.
but it's a psychological trick that you use with children.
Yeah, you got to make them feel like they got options.
And that they're making that choice. Meanwhile, it's a controlled choice.
It's all one. It's all the same thing that they're, and it's not even a God, but I'm not even going.
Yeah.
He calls himself that, though. But anyway.
It is within you, folks.
Yep.
And I encourage you to
do whatever you feel.
Do what you feel is right. Everyone is entitled to live their life the way they choose to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I encourage you to just be healthy and happy doing it.
Yeah.
Like
that part.
That's really it. It's a journey. Everything's a personal journey here.
It
here,
is.
this earth. Whatever we choose, whatever we do, whatever we feel, say, think, like it's a personal journey.
It is a personal journey, and like at the end of the day, no matter if you got to loop around and do it all over again, you might as well enjoy yourself while you're here.
Mm-hmm.
You might as well enjoy whatever you do. Get your shit off.
Yeah, it's a mindset. People get really stuck, and it's just all about learning. It's about learning yourself and making good choices for yourself.
Yeah, that's
the bottom line.
That's it.
And that might not look the same from person to person because, we all different.
That's how it goes. So, that annoys me because one's desires and wants and wishes and ideas of success could be not yours. But you and I were talking about this. It's like, it's just people got these different ideas. Mm-hmm. And so, like, at the end of the day, we got to be able to respect all these different ideas because everybody don't want what we want.
Facts.
And then
or they don't go about it the same way, and that
means they don't want it because they don't want what we want.
Gotta go this way and I gotta go that way, or we cool, but we don't follow the same path. I guess we're not on the same vibe, let's put it that way.
Yeah, you just want something different than I want, and that's cool because they can look at us and be like, you want too much.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like you are overachiever.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll do it.
But
there's been times in my life where I didn't do it, and now like that only goes but so far. How that carry you through with contentment. Like you just want to be content. Like, no, I don't want to I want to thrive.
Yeah, but contentment might be their forte. You know what I mean? They came down here on a contentment bus. Yeah.
There's people that do that, and that's cool.
That's the contentment gang.
You're so
they like being content.
Listen, sis.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
We rapped for a whole hour.
That's what we did.
And I appreciate it. And I appreciate your time with me here.
I appreciate you having me. This has been great. We'll do it again in the future for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're going to have to work on some little projects or something because I think some of these questions are valid, and it would be cool. It would be cool to put that project together and see where it goes.
And for the love of our show.
Yes. Why not, right? Oh, hey, what's up, Rusty? Last thought. We have enough religions. Humans need to evolve. Yes. No kings, no emperors, no dictators, no backwards superstitions. Need more education, science, etc. Yeah, my old head. I love you, boss.
Okay, you better go ahead, Rusty.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing a project with him too. So, listen, all these projects in the works. Good things coming up. October, I don't even know what October holds at this point because
I don't even know.
Yeah, I just know it's gonna be friggin' awesome. Shout out to Nah. Shout out to everybody that tuned in on YouTube, the listeners, people comment on the screen. I appreciate you.
Yes.
Make sure you check us both out. Check Star Chuji out at Star of All Trades on Instagram.
Yeah.
And if she's having a pop-up shop, you gotta get some of them Sherman pups, baby.
Get popped up with Chuji sauce.
Yeah, you gotta do it. They're tasty. And, check me out on rosieporter.com. If you are interested in, talking about your personal journey, I am a personal life coach. So we can talk about, what direction you might want to go in, how to get there, and also financial education, because I want y'all to fucking win out here.
Period.
So check me out, the RPX, and my website, rosieporter.com, and you can book a session with me. Until October, stay solid. Stay solid. That's a good one. Stay solid.
There we go. Love y'all.